doing a reaction to Bateman versus Miller. We're both really excited about it, being the resident Team Bateman fans in the Call to Action family. So we got the honor of getting to react to this. And are you excited, Melissa? I'm excited.
I'm very excited. I'm not excited because I really like both of these competitors. So I kind of wish that it was someone I could root against. I like them both. But obviously, I'm taking Ben. I'm sure you are too.
And it seems like we have someone taking over the tech. Great. Hi, Paul. I feel very similarly. I like Miller a lot. I wish she could have, if things go the way I think they're going to go, gone farther. But I just really want to see Ben win because I actually have him going to the finals. And I feel like I'm right. So we will see. So are you ready?
I have him winning. I have him winning the whole thing. So I think I have him winning the whole thing. So
okay.
Ben, right, don't disappoint me. But we love you.
Ben, we have high expectations. All right. So here we go.
Total trivia ownage. I got a plan, and it's to get the belt.
Janine's got it. I'm so excited. Can't wait to watch Saturday.
Me too.
Lon, we have a terrible problem.
Oh, what is that? What's amiss?
Sorry to interrupt your contemplation, but I've been sending JTE numerous telegrams. He has not responded to me.
No. Do not worry about JT. I assumed long ago that there was a chance that Snape might betray us once more, betray our trust, get onto another vehicular transport that he could not control. I knew that he might depart before we had a chance to enter the tournament, but I've taken the liberty of finding a new partner for our association, my colleague Simon.
Who?
I can't actually read. Now, do you recall my recent sojourn to Northern Europe?
Yes, of course. You were checking out the Flemish countryside.
It was a scholarly walkabout to the Flemish countryside, as I sojourn every few years.
During
my sojourn, I encountered Simon here. He informed me we were colleagues.
I love his character,
we were roommates back in.
Not so much a character, I don't think.
Oxford and Cambridge at the same time.
Oxford by Cambridge.
Oxford by Cambridge.
I would date a long time.
Right, it's like Stratford on
Oh, yeah?
3 whole years, you didn't look at me once.
Well, I was deeply lost in contemplation, as I just was right now, staring. I ruminate, I gesticulate. This is part of the scholarly life. I apologize.
Yeah. Well, you know what they say: 3 out of 8. I mean, I don't know
the rest of
if they say that.
I don't. I've never said that.
3 out of 8.
Who's they?
Them.
Who is they?
Popular British parlance, I'm assuming.
Ibid opposite them. Got it. Right.
The royal.
Well, good. Then I'm happy you have a new partner, and I will continue to manage this team the best way I know how. But
please,
perhaps we should change from the evil geniuses, since that was a JTE construct, to something more supreme, as it were, something with sour cream.
We shall think about what would people of such supreme intellect as us call a team.
I'll have to think about it, and I'll get back.
You know what you should do? Ruminate on it.
You're doing a marvelous job. You're doing a marvelous job.
Wonderful work on everything.
He's terrible. Who is
he? He's my brother, but I quite agree with you. Rather than getting offended by this, I'm going to agree with you and say yes.
I'm your brother now.
He's doing a terrible job. I shall call Mother and let her know.
Give my love to Mother.
Cheers.
Oh gosh. It kind of reminds me of like, I don't know if you've ever seen like the General Andrew Luck like tweets where he acts like he's like in the 1800s. That reminds me of Lon.
Lon is so entertaining. Oh, there's our boy.
Yes.
Woo!
Welcome back to the Movie Trivia
Go, Ben.
Showdown. The singles
I love you
tournament
too, Shane.
continues, and what a tournament it's been so far. I'm Christian Harloff, joined by Mark Ellis. Mark, how you doing?
I am baby carrots around these parts, Christian. And, I love a good playoff format. I love a good tournament setting. That is what we have in the Movie Trivia Schmodown. It's the ultimate Schmodown, like you said, the singles division. And we have somebody who we've known for a while can answer a lot of movie trivia questions. Then we have someone who we haven't known as long for a while who can answer a lot of movie trivia questions. It's going to be quite a clash here today.
But
We
what
love
an
you too,
impact.
Drew.
You're talking, of course, about
We
Liz
love
Shannon
both
Miller,
of our
21.
dads, okay?
She battled at the
You.
collision in the
We
number
don't
one
pick
contender match
sides.
We do.
against the now champion.
No matter what Ben has done,
So she
he's
already
still
has been
our
battle
dad.
tested.
He's still
We
our
know
dad, and we
that
love him.
She is a worthy
Yes.
competitor, and she's here now in her first tournament. Now that can always be intimidating, but she played at the collision in front of thousands of people.
Don't stick
watching,
Snickers on
thousands
us.
of a bunch of
Oh,
people
my heart
cheering.
just broke.
On the other side of it, she's staring at Ben
I'm
the
dead
Boss
now.
Bateman,
Thanks, Paul.
who has had a bit of a rough season. I mean, he's had a rough season. When you look at it, Ben Bateman is touted to be like the next big superstar. What Ben Bateman has been able to do so far in this league, his studying has been mimicked by other players. He won the teams tournament last year. But this year, he lost to the odd couple in Chicago. He was supposed to he had the big match against Andrew Guy that he won in Houston, but then against Mike
And I wish I was
Kalinowski,
there.
he loses that and loses the opportunity to go to New York. So the Horseman and Ben are reeling.
It's because
Yeah,
he's
Ben's
not acting like
legacy.
Ben.
It's really
That's
a
why he's
question of, are
losing.
you going to be
That's
known
the-
for
he
a guy
needs to
who
go
was able
back-
to win a lot of matches, or
He
maybe a guy
actually
that
needs
set
to
a
get
new
back
standard in
together.
how you prepare for matches? Because
And what
a
happens,
lot of
I need to
people,
be
like
there.
you said, that came into the league this year, look at how Ben Bateman prepares, but did they
Take him
elevate
back,
from him,
Andrew.
or can he continue to be
Please
at the
take him
top
back.
rung
He's
for Liz Shannon
sorry.
Miller? Like you said, she played Paulo Oyama. She played very
He
well
won't do
against
it
Paulo
again.
Oyama. She is not
We
intimidated
just want
by
our
a guy that
parents
wears
together.
No, it doesn't seem
We should do a
like it.
parent
We
trap.
also know that the winner is Paul Preston. You talk about a guy that's just
That's the plan. Next live event.
powder
right
keg,
Parent trap.
big fan of whey protein. Little guy.
He is 3-1 right now. He's waiting in the wings. Not an easy task right now for either one of these competitors, whether it be Ben Bateman or Liz Shannon Miller. But that's what the tournament's all about. This tournament already, this is the tournament that started this entire league. So this is a big match. This is one of the last matches, and we're excited to have both Ben and Liz Shannon Miller. And talk about Nerd Chronic, the best promo guy in the biz. He put it
Best in
together
the
to show you how we
business,
got
that's
here.
for sure.
Here we go.
Obviously, you're 3-1 now, but you're going to be in the singles tournament.
My first Ultimate Schmodown tournament. I don't know what makes it more ultimate than all the others, but it's been a fun ride so far, and I look forward to discovering what comes next.
To say the Horsemen are underperforming
Dagnino.
would be the biggest understatement in the history of understatements.
The Horsemen, we've struggled over
In Orlando, if I get picked and so happen to decide to play, I want Dagnino to be my manager. I decided
I'm a little
that.
frustrated. I played badly in that match. I'm not going to deny that.
It's
You'd
Drew
love
for
to be in
me,
New York
but
against Paulo Oyama.
Dagnino's a good
For
one
sure.
too.
But we're coming.
See, he'll just distract me with his amazing stories, and I'll be like,
Gets
"Oh,
down
you're
on
so funny."
himself.
Okay,
He's
I'm
got
not
a
stressed
great
anymore.
set of
I'm gonna
teammates
suck, but at
to
least I'm not
pick him
stressed
back
anymore.
up.
It's behind me. I don't want to worry about luck. I don't want to talk about losses. All I want to talk about is winning.
Him and Roker are the only guys we got in this tournament. Riley's gone. Earl's not in it. I like our chances.
Losing the last match was, it was my first loss, and so I didn't know going in how that would feel, and now I know what it feels like to lose, and it doesn't rule. But I'm just coming in, no expectations. I'm just here to have fun and play a game, and I'm feeling really relaxed and calm.
It's a great opportunity for me to go in there and remind you guys of who I am, who the boss really is, and what it actually takes
Yeah,
to be a
his
real
outfit
competitor.
today is
And
much
to
better
be a
than
real
the
professional.
V-neck shirt.
That's what I'm
I
here for.
approve.
My
of
approach has always
Drew's
been
outfit.
slow and steady, and
Looking
also
good,
trust
Ben.
my base level of knowledge and not let nerves get the best of me.
In the old days in this league, you could miss 5 or 6 questions and win a match. It's not like that anymore. Your first round opponent, they're a 3-1 person who used to be in contention for a title. That's the truth. That's the reality. I'm not walking in here thinking this is a cakewalk anymore. I got to go in there and I got to show her it's about trivia, it's about gameplay, and it's about attitude.
We're serious this time.
I'm excited. Come on, Ben.
The old Ben back.
We need it.
I'm going to say this, Nerd Chronic, much better than Chronic Tacos.
Oh, yeah.
No longer in business across the street. No
Yeah.
longer in business.
Makes sense. That'll give you some.
I feel like that must be an inside joke.
Yes, but I agree,
Yeah,
Mark,
well, it makes
completely.
sense. Okay, listen. So this is a match that we know they both know a lot is on the line. And I think that Liz Shannon Miller is actually the one who seems a little bit more relaxed, a little bit more calm, as where Ben Bateman said.
Ben's kind of got something to prove right now.
Get to this place, and you've been here before. You feel like you have
I'm
pressure
just
on you.
waiting for the day when he starts pulling back.
Liz Shannon Miller, you come in here,
waiting until the last minute.
I think Ben Bateman
flipping
feels like
people
he has more
off.
to lose right now than Liz
Yeah.
Shannon Miller, but the winner, like
I feel like he's starting to go that way. Last few times he's been on, he seemed more foolish than usual.
I think so too. It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen at a live event, and we're going to be there. And we will welcome him back in open arms. Be like, we knew it was.
Hats, the best
You're coming back.
since Dick Tracy.
Us too. The rest of our podcast people. Sorry.
I know. Ben, remember who's loyal in this group.
Stop Tom from getting
These
arrested.
two.
He was the best sunglasses wearer since Mark
Look at James was supposed to be here, and guess what? He was too busy, so he backed out at the last minute. So now it's us. So
That being said, Mark, we're ready to start.
who's your true family?
You said we, so I guess you're answering.
Collective we.
No. Go ahead. Answer all my questions.
Yeah, he was scared of us. It's true.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the movie trivia schmodown.
Playoff atmosphere. You can feel it in the crowd. There's something
Yeah.
in the air.
Hashtag Schmodown Nashville. Keep it going.
First, with a record of 3 wins, 1 loss, and 1 knockout, she is Lightning Liz Shannon Miller. Look at that shirt. There's the hat. Very Carmen San Diego.
I do like Liz a lot.
She is ready.
If she was playing almost anyone else, I would be rooting for her. I just can't root for her against Ben.
Yeah. She feels very Gilmore Girly. I don't know how to explain that, but like, just.
I see that. I can see that. I consider myself very Gilmore Girly, so.
Led to the ring by his manager, Tom Dagnino, with a record of 5 wins, 5 defeats, and 2 knockouts. He is the 2018 Ultimate Schmodown team winner, Ben the Boss Bateman. Dagnino now represents the 10.
We need to start singing I'm So Humble. We need to start bringing up.
Is that 2 Lincolns or 1 Alexander?
Okay, Ben. I'll take that.
Oh, Ben.
Ben, the Boss Bateman, looking all serious, all business here as he just walks to the table ready to play.
They're going to regret letting us do this one.
Ben the Boss Bateman. Mark, round number 1.
Yep, we got rules to round number 1, Christian. I'm
Pretty
about
much.
to read them right now. This is the singles format's the playoff, but it's going to play out like a normal match as far as rounds go, because in round number 1, you're going to hear 8 questions from 8 different corners of the movie Trivia Schmodown Galaxy. Each question is asked to the field. It's worth 1 point. As soon as you hear the question, please write down your best attempt at an answer on the whiteboard in front of you. You have about 15 seconds to complete that task. And then once we address you by name, please reveal what you wrote on the whiteboard, legibly as possible, to the camera. At the same time, you verbalize your answer into the microphone. There is no penalty for missing a question. There is no stealing available in round number 1. Each competitor has 3 usages of the JTE rule throughout the duration of the match. If you're not sure you heard a question, you need to buy yourself some time, another 15 seconds. Please use a JTE rule. You also each have 1 challenge to be used throughout the duration of the match. Christian, I'm not sure if it was captured on camera or if they were running the rules card during my reading, but it was nice to see a handshake, a gesture of sportsmanship.
Aww.
All about
Ellis, I'm a nice guy.
We know, Ben.
Let's not get crazy with the words here.
We'll see. All right. So, with that being said, the rules have been read by Mark Ellis. We'll start with Ben Bateman. Are you ready?
Absolutely, Christian.
Liz, are you ready?
Let's do it.
Then let's get ready to schmoodown. First question.
Have at it.
First question, category number 1 is fantasy sci-fi. Fantasy sci-fi. Which comedic actor plays futuristic talk show host Ruby Rod in The Fifth Element?
All right, so you love science fiction. If I say name a science fiction film, what's the first movie? Because I know it's not.
I'm not playing along. I just embarrassed myself, so.
Yeah, I barely know this movie, and
2, 1.
I don't
Pens
know the
down.
answer.
Ben.
Say Chris Tucker.
That is correct.
Okay, I was right, but I didn't want to say it and be wrong.
All right, there. On the board as we move on to your.
Well, I
next
thought I was the
category
right
in
person,
round
so I was
number one.
definitely
That is the
wrong.
world of crime movies.
I love that movie.
Crime films. Your question: Who
Lilu's
plays
who inspired me to have my orange
FBI
hair for a
agent
while.
Adam Frawley, who is pursuing Ben Affleck's character
Oh,
in
I haven't
The
seen that movie
Town?
in forever. I really liked it though. I'm due for a
I don't know
rewatch.
that I've ever seen that movie.
I saw it when it first came out.
I don't know about that, but it's definitely what would you put above it? 5. I'm counting. 4.
The Rock is up there.
3.
Die Hard 2.
Can you repeat the question, please?
Yes, you can.
Who plays FBI agent Adam Frawley, who is pursuing Ben Affleck's character in The Town?
I do like that town.
Charlestown.
Yeah,
Charlestown.
The town.
Yeah.
And 5.
Waiting.
4.
So if you were going to Orlando and got picked, would you compete or would you give it away?
Hands down, please. And
I would give it away.
I say that too, but then I know every once in a while I get this boost of like, confidence. I'm like, yeah, I got this. So I would probably go up to Embarrassment.
Chandler, but
Fine.
I'm going to say
John Hamm is correct. Yes. Okay, so 2-1. 2-1. But Liz,
Go
Another
Ben.
very handsome man.
well, there's this as we get to the next question here. Next question. Dramas. Jeremy Irvine stars as Albert in this 2011 Spielberg film, which was set during World War I.
You ever been to Irvine, California?
They're going to go with the improv.
Did you ever do the Irvine Improv back? You know they remodeled it. You know what the food is?
Yeah.
Chicken wings.
Umami burger.
Oh, I like that.
is
5.
inside of it.
4.
Good. place
Stop
to
talking about
3.
food.
They have all these West Coast
1.
references, and I have no clue what you're talking about.
I know, we don't
There
understand.
we go. 3-2. 3-2.
People seem to criticize it. I loved it. It was a 5 out of 5 schmoes for me.
Catherine, right?
Action adventure movies. It was not right for her. That's from her show.
Come on, Ben.
Action adventure films is your next category. The question: David Leitch directs Charlize Theron in this 2017 action film about an
Atomic Blonde?
undercover MI6 agent.
I don't remember.
What's cooler to say at a bar, that you're an undercover FBI or undercover?
She's in a lot of those kind of movies.
Cool, right?
Unless you're Keanu Reeves.
That's why
5.
I'm not good.
4.
I'm an undercover
3.
MIG
2. 1.
agent.
Stop that. Liz Shannon Miller.
Atomic Blonde.
Yes.
Yes.
And Ben.
Atomic Blonde.
I actually liked that movie quite a
4-3.
bit.
Bateman Miller going ahead. It's good first round match so far.
Early in the match, still early in round number 1. Well, we're halfway through. Ben Bateman throwing a perfect game so far. Your next question is in the world of animated movies. Christian, tell us about it.
Thank you
Nope.
so much. You almost stole my questions and you thought better of yourself. Animated.
Show the wizard behind the curtain.
In Brave, how many brothers does Merida have?
Okay,
I think I know this one too.
Low.
Is it a? It's a Pixar.
It's low.
Is
Yeah.
it Pixar?
Yeah, it's low.
Is it 3?
5.
Maybe I should play along.
4.
And then this
3.
whole bear swap.
2. 1. Pens down, please. And we start with Ben.
2.
Incorrect. Liz?
3.
Yes. Tie game.
It is 3.
Tie game. Ben missed the first question. And now we
I've
have
done a
tie
few
game.
of these.
Bear
It's
stuff.
actually one of my better games.
The bear stuff. I do like the bear stuff.
It's great.
Yeah.
So far, I
Killing
can't.
James.
Your
Like
mom's
3
a bear.
points
Let's
right now.
figure it out and move on.
Our next question.
All right, your next question comes from the world of comedies. They're so well trained.
Now you got it.
Your question is: Who plays Chris Farley's father, Big Tom Callahan, in 1995's Tommy Boy? Now, can I deliver that question as 1995's classic Tommy Boy?
I think it's classic.
I think it's
a modern classic.
You're going by Schmodown Wheel.
That's right. 5.
Top 10 funniest still doing
4.
90s?
What's up there? 3.
I love this movie, and I can't.
One.
I know.
It's not coming to me.
Brian Dennehy.
Yes. And
Brian Dennehy.
here we go. Tie game still.
Yeah, that never would have came to
Look
me.
at this. 5-5. What a matchup so far we have as we get to question number 7. Horror/thriller. Horror/thriller.
I'm doing a
Who
horror thriller
directed
watching
the
right now.
2013 horror smash hit, The Conjuring.
I was actually going to watch that today, and then I
Brian
didn't.
Dennehy was an answer.
That
right?
probably would have
Yes.
been
My favorite Brian
helpful.
Dennehy movie.
First one.
FX2.
I'm like, the Conjuring franchise, Evil Dead franchise. I'm going to go with the Evil
That
Dead.
was FX2 with the
5. I'm thinking of Poltergeist. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Ben.
James Wan.
Yes. Liz.
James Wan.
Tie game. Wow. What a battle.
Right,
What
they
a
know the
battle.
stuff.
Yeah. There we go. Last question.
Well, keep that applause coming, crowd, because our last question, round number 1, is a Patreon question. John Patterson. Up to bat. Thank you, John Patterson, longtime patron. If you are not yet a Schmodown patron, check out which tier is right for you, the Movie Trivia Schmodown Patreon. John Patterson wanted the category of directors. These are people behind the camera, like an RB3 type. And your question in the world of directors from John Patterson, competitors, is which Irish filmmaker has helmed the Shakespeare adaptations, Hamlet, Henry V, and Much Ado About Nothing? So anyway, the clown is like radio controlled. Nope, it's not an actual clown.
Maybe I don't want to play along.
And it's actually
I got 3 points round 1. That's
would it happen
decent
in
for
real life?
me.
I say yes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liz.
Kenneth Branagh?
Yes. And Ben.
Kenneth Branagh.
Tie.
Wow.
7-7. What a first round
Girl.
between both Ben Bateman and Liz Shannon Miller. As we get to round number 2, it's the wheel
Round
round.
2.
This has either
Make it or
made
break
or
it.
sunk careers here in the Movie Trivia Schmodown, the wheel round. How does that go, Mark?
The wheel has emerged courtesy of our own Alex Marzonia. Is he in love? Is he out of love? You never know with that guy. On the wheel, you're going to see 10 different slices from 10 different
All
corners
right.
of the Movie Trivia Schmodown Galaxy. Also on the wheel is what every competitor hopes for.
So I would
and
assume
what the fans
Disney would
love,
be your
opponents
favorite slice,
enjoy.
right?
Once you settle on a category, you're going to hear 4
Probably,
questions from said
or,
genre. Each question is
yeah,
worth
probably,
2
maybe
points.
Harry Potter.
However, if you're not sure the answer, you can ask us for multiple choice. We'll give you 4 options,
yeah,
one of which is in fact
See, I thought
correct.
comic book
And
movies was my
promise,
strength, and then when I was playing a match with people, I learned that is actually not my strength because MCU and DCU aren't the only ones in there.
back to you with the
I did better on new
Yeah.
releases.
Liz Shannon Miller has
New releases was
one
actually
JT.
Yeah.
Ben has
and
all 3.
rom-coms.
Both have their challenges. Ben Bateman, you
I
are
don't
the
really
higher
watch
ranked
rom-com.
competitor. Would you like to go first or second?
Is he going to be a gentleman?
Liz, why don't you go right ahead and spin the wheel?
Sure thing, bud.
Aw,
You know what? He
what
said
a
he's
my
a nice
gosh.
guy. Doubted him up
What a
top.
guy.
He's starting to
What a
What a
guy.
guy.
to win me over a little
Big
bit.
spin here. There's the spin.
All right.
Oh, I hate that wheel.
So
Taking a
spinning
spin.
the
Open to advance.
Knight's Shield. Mixed bag.
Okay, stop the mixed
Mixed
bags.
bag.
Now, does she want to use her mulligan or does she want to keep
I mean, it doesn't bother me that much, except for the fact that it can almost like go backwards.
Could be anything.
It shouldn't do that.
Gonna keep it.
Keep it mixed bag.
Whoa!
Whoa.
All right.
All right, mixed bag.
Dang, Miller.
Mixed bag. And here we go, Liz. We don't know what's going to be in here, so here we go.
Reach your arm deep in there, Christian. What'd you pull out?
All right, question 1. This actress played Marilyn Monroe opposite Eddie Redmayne in 2011's My Week with Marilyn.
Michelle
Michelle
Williams.
2
Williams.
points.
I liked that
Paying
movie.
off so far.
Question
It
2.
looks pretty good too.
Susanna Fogel directed this 2018 raunchy comedy.
Multiple choice, please.
Is it A, Blockers, B, Life of the Party, C, The Spy Who Dumped Me, D, Game Night?
C.
I might say C.
That is correct for 1 point.
It is. Spy Who Dumped Me.
I've got,
We're
All
awesome.
been there.
I got
We're
3
on
points.
fire.
Question
We're on
3.
fire.
What
Yeah, 3 points.
European country did Serpico move to after retiring from the police force?
Okay, I'm going to go multiple choice. on that
Yeah.
one, too.
A, Germany, B, Switzerland, C, Greece, D,
I'm gonna
Denmark?
guess D.
D.
I don't know.
C, Greece.
It's incorrect. Ben, is it A, Germany, B, Switzerland, C, Greece, D, Denmark?
Switzerland.
For 1 point. That is
Wow.
correct.
Ice water in his veins with the
All
steel.
right, question. Liz's fourth and final question. Okay. What year saw the release of The Day After Tomorrow?
2009.
That's incorrect for the steal.
2012.
That's what I was thinking too. 2012. But that was 20. I feel like it's older than that.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
What year saw the release of The Day After Tomorrow?
This is your strength, Ben. You got this.
5, 4, 3, 2.
2002.
It's incorrect. 2004.
2004.
All right. So that is.
I knew I
that's
was
the end
like
of
in
that
high school or junior high
particular
when it came
phase
out.
line
round
of questioning for Liz Shannon Miller. Still up by 2 as Ben Bateman now goes up to spin. It is 10-8. 10-8. Liz Shannon
I'm
Miller.
gonna pretend I have pom poms. Ben, you're so fun. You're so fun. You blow our mind.
So I don't hate the Jack maybe get some more surface level questions from a variety of categories.
Oh, we're never gonna be allowed to host ever again.
Down the road
We warned them.
I enjoy the sound. It gets the crowd locked in.
We asked people to join us.
We asked to join us. We're like, guys, don't leave us alone.
Is he going to spin it again, or is he going to stay with
Tom,
manager?
he doesn't need your help.
Advice?
Denzel Washington, famous for his role in Game Night.
We're going to give a countdown in 5, 4,
Mark.
3.
I love Mark.
2. You're going to keep it.
Keep
Okay,
it.
here we go.
Okay, Ben.
All right. You got that. All right, Ben. Your question. Number 1 of 4. Who sang the theme song, Streets of Philadelphia, for the film Philadelphia?
Bruce Springsteen.
2 points and a tie. 5.
You got this, Ben.
3, 2.
Bruce Springsteen.
It is, in fact, the boss.
Nice.
The boss.
Hey, the
Oink, oink.
Boss.
He's the boss. Bruce is the boss.
boss
Tony
knows the
Danza
boss.
wants to know who's the boss. All right. Ben, your next question, second of 4 in this category of Denzel Washington film. Denzel Washington stars alongside Bob Hoskins in what 1990 comedy about a dead lawyer whose ghost teams up with a cop who has donated his heart?
Oh.
Did you ever see it?
I literally think you wrote this question as a joke.
I swear. I love it.
I know I've seen it.
5.
Multiple choice.
I can provide that. Is it A, heart attack, B, heart condition, C, heart valve, or D, heart donation?
A? I don't
Heart
know.
condition.
Give him a point.
One more
Give
point.
him a point.
One
Maneuver
more
his way
point.
around
Good job,
multiple
Ben.
choice.
So now Ben Bateman
Don't
takes
listen to
his
me.
first lead here, as it is now 11-10. Excuse me a second.
All right, then. Your penultimate question in this category. Who played Dr. Betty Shabazz in the Denzel Washington-led drama Malcolm X?
Start to feel the intensity in the room here as we get closer and closer.
Also know I've seen this movie,
Glad
and I
the
do not know.
winner has a heart condition.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Angela Bassett.
2 points.
That is
Ben Bateman jumps ahead now by 3. And we move on to one more question, his last one in the world of Denzel Washington movies. This could give you as much as a 5-point lead going into round number 3, Mr. Bateman.
That'd be a good lead.
In the film Two Guns, Denzel Washington and Mark Wahlberg must work together despite being undercover for separate agencies. What government agency does Denzel's character Bobby work for?
Oh, man.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
The DEA.
I don't know how he knew it, but
2
he did.
points. Wow.
Oh, my
by Bateman.
God.
And now Bateman sees himself with a 5-point lead going into round number
Ben.
3.
Healthy lead.
It's a healthy lead, but it's certainly many players have come back from 5-point leads as we get into round number 3, and it is the last round here. Mark, how's that go?
In round number 3, each competitor is going to give us a series of numbers. These numbers can range from 1 to 20. We need 3 numbers from each
I'm
of you.
interested to see the 5-point
first number is gonna
questions because
correspond
there's been
to
a
your
lot of
2-point
controversy lately,
question,
I
whatever
feel, with
category
5-point
that may
questions.
be. Your next question is going to be worth 3 points. Your last one should we
A
get that far.
lot of
Hopefully, Ben does not have to use a 5-point
Yeah,
question.
hopefully
but
he doesn't.
Mr. Bateman, not only are you
Yeah.
sitting in that chair, you also have a 5-point lead. So you can give us your series of numbers first. From 1 to 20, we need 3 numbers that feel lucky to you,
Punk.
Mr. Punk.
Let's go 3, 7, and 17.
3, 7, and 17 for
Solid choices.
3, 7, and 17 for Bateman. Okay, and for Liz.
14, 15, and 16.
14,
Also
15,
solid choices.
and 16.
I like that.
for Liz.
Nice,
I like
tight,
it too.
compact.
All right, so Liz is going to go first here. She's going to try to avoid the TKO as we start with category
Don't like having to
14
root
for
against Liz.
And Liz, you chose comedy. Oh, there you go. That's
Not in round 3, Draco.
That's right. All right, here you go.
Somebody
Bring
get
it to round
Draco out of the
3.
studio. Security.
Liz, this mockumentary about beauty pageants and the lengths that some contestants will go to win
Ooh,
stars
ooh.
Kirstie
I
Alley,
love this movie.
Kirsten Dunst, and Denise Richards.
You had me with mockumentary about beauty pageants. Drop Dead Gorgeous.
Drop Dead
Correct.
Gorgeous.
2 points. All right. All right. So,
Love that movie.
So now your 3-pointer to tie the game is rom-coms. Rom-coms. Here we go.
Here we go.
Drew Barrymore and Adam Sandler find themselves stuck together in an African resort for families in this rom-com.
Blended? Or Blended Family? Is it Blended?
I did not see this one, so I do not know.
I think it's just Blended.
5, 4, 3.
Repeat the question, please.
Absolutely. The second one.
It came out in the last
and Adam
10
Sandler
years. I've
find
probably not
themselves
seen
stuck
it. I have
together in
not
an
watched many
African resort for
rom-coms lately.
families in this rom-com.
But I used to be big into
But Drew Barrymore and Adam Sandler, they are classic.
Correct. What a way to play the game there. She took her time, she saw it, and she used it. Good uses of JT, and she's tied the game. Now we bounce to Ben Bateman, who now has to hit his 2-point.
He's got to hit his 2-pointer, and if he does so, he's going to have a 2-point lead over Liz Shannon Miller, who would then be forced to answer her 5-point question. Ben, in order to do that, you need to get this question right in the category of, remember Blended?
I remember.
Drew Barrymore.
Oh, look at this.
Drew Barrymore.
I love Barrymore.
And your question is, Drew Barrymore plays the character Dylan Sanders in what action franchise?
Charlie's Angels?
Oh.
I have no idea.
I think it has to be. What other
3.
action franchise?
2
Yep.
points, and he's back in the lead.
All right, so
I love those
now
movies,
Liz
too.
Shannon Miller has gotten
Are you
herself out
excited
of
for the new
TKO
one or
range, but
no?
now she has to hit her 5 to stay in the game. If she does it,
I
Ben
didn't
Bateman
bother
will
watch the other
have a
ones.
chance to
I
tie
liked the other ones, but I was also when they came out,
Here
like,
we go. Liz,
10.
you chose 2016, you chose crime films. Crime films.
Looking back on them, they're pretty cheesy.
Who played the role of J. Edgar Hoover in 2009's Public Enemies? Five, 4, 3,
This
2,
might be it.
1.
Comini, I don't have it.
And your winner, advancing to the second round, Ken the Boss Bateman. The answer was Billy Crudup. Billy Crudup was the Billy Crudup.
There's a lot of famous historical figures in
Hashtag Team
It's a
Bateman.
tough 5-pointer, but that's why they call them 5-pointers. Ben Bateman will move on in the tournament, but a great display. A wealth of knowledge by both competitors here, Christian. Liz Shannon Miller coming up a little short there, but she played a good game. I think that she's learned how to strategize around all 3 rounds.
It's funny, even with the loss, I think this is the best she's played the game. She took her time. You could tell even with that 3-pointer, she just relaxed and she hit it, and she played a hell of a game there against Bateman.
But you talk about a master strategist when it comes to playing the game, figuring your way out around a board. Ben Bateman, perhaps one of the best we've ever seen at the Strategy Incorporated, despite the fact that he was walked out by Tom Dagnino.
Listen, he's playing on the ropes right now, and he knows he's playing on the ropes, and he's at a point that he's got to just everything counts. But it's now he's got Paul Preston, which is not easy.
You've met him, Kelsey. How tall has Ben?
He was so tall. I'm also very short. So are you? So
play. And like I said, Liz Shannon Miller showed she's learning the game better and better. She's gonna be
lots of looking up.
I saw a glass of water. Is that what I'm hearing?
Unfortunately, she took the elbow and beat her back.
Well, she is backstage now with Jen Sturger, who's with Liz. Let's go there now.
Thank you so much, guys. Oh, Liz, despite the outcome of that, I feel like I'm watching you learn how to play this game, and you're getting better at it every single time from
I
a
agree.
strategy standpoint.
Like, I love
How did you
Liz.
feel out there?
I
A
did
little
not want
uncomfortable?
her to have to
So I
lose.
think the honest truth is, like, I'll confess, like, going first in the wheel round always throws me a bit.
Go away.
Go away, Paul. Nobody asked you.
So like now I'm back to this, like, oh, maybe this
This
is
We're
like
his good luck charms. Maybe we need to like react to every Ben.
No, I know.
No, right? Exactly. Just me and you.
But I did have a really good time today.
Every
I feel
time
really
Ben
good about
plays, we'll be
getting
the
the
reactors
ones I got
for it.
right. I don't
So you can
feel
get
bad
fair
about the ones
treatment
I got wrong.
from Call to Action
Like, that's
Podcast.
the biggest thing for me is there have been questions I've gotten in this tournament where it's just really killed me that I missed it, that I knew that one back and forward. The movies I got questions on today, I just wasn't that familiar with, and You can't be familiar with every movie on the planet, as I'm sure everybody who participates in this competition is more than aware of.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Especially when you land on something like mixed bag.
Mixed bag.
You know, it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, my
She's actually pretty great for mixed bag. Mixed bag to me just feels like a poor decision, but she did good on it. Actually, I kind of did good on it.
It was a pretty brave decision.
You never know what kind of questions they're going to be. Like,
That's why she's fun to watch because I feel like she does that. She doesn't play super safe. She takes risks, and that makes it more engaging and entertaining.
Yeah. I don't want to say she doesn't care because I don't know she does care, but it comes across like
brave.
Take your time, go to multiple choice, limit the amount of damage your opponent can do. These are all just things I'm
play her own game.
For someone who just sits back and will never play
exactly. Good female role model in the showdown.
What is next for you? Obviously, this is the end of your journey in the tournament, but we're hoping you come back next year.
Yeah, I mean, just whatever happens next, I hope to have another opportunity to play.
Love to see that. Congratulations again on your season, and sadly, it ends here.
Yeah.
All right, like Jen just said, Liz Shannon Miller is getting better and better at the game, and I think as we have already found out that there's going to be a lot of people I think looking at Liz Shannon Miller to say, oh, maybe I want her to play with me.
Invaluable experience when it comes to getting into a tournament setting in general, having that extra added oomph of pressure to you, and then playing against a guy like Ben Bateman, where if nothing else, you are going to pick up some strategy points just by watching how he plays the game.
Right.
So Ben Bateman is a guy that you can look at. And the
do you
question
think Ben?
Is Ben Bateman?
Everyone, check out Kelsey's lovely new hair.
Questions right still.
Do you think Ben
Well, that's right.
could pull off blonde?
I know Jen will ask me also about the
I think Ben could pull off it.
Oh,
I've seen him in a
double
mullet.
entendre there.
According to Tom Dagnino.
Ben, you can pull
But
off.
now we have Ben Bateman as the
Here I called it.
going up against Paul Preston. Very interesting to see what's going to happen here. And Jen, take it away.
We're banned for life.
Mr. Dagnino, you've got to be feeling pretty good. The Horsemen have having a really rough run as of late, but I feel like there's a little bit of an upswing right now.
Yeah, we're back in the saddle again, and the horse has nothing to worry about because I'm only about 6% body fat now. So here's what needed to happen.
Okay.
Ben needed to win. And guess what? He did. Look, like I said earlier in the pregame, with the Horsemen, we derailed. Our horses were in the stable, but now they're coming back out. It's gonna be the Kentucky Derby, and the Belmont Stakes, and the other one.
So many horse references
We're
there.
gonna
What
see
are you
him, yeah.
feeling after this match? Obviously, you watched Riley lose. You watched Dan lose his belt. What does this win mean to the Horsemen?
It's a good win, Jen. I mean, I went out there. I felt a little tight when I walked in, to be honest, but I just had to play it quiet, and I
Did
look
us
over
proud,
at
Ben.
Liz, and I think Liz is a really talented player. I think she knows a lot about the game. It's arguably she knows as much, if not more, than I do about movies. I've seen her matches, but I was gonna stare at her while she was answering her questions. I was gonna be a part of the game. I'm not trying to be a mean guy. Just I got to win this match. I got to play it serious, and I take this stuff seriously. So
That's a little
I was very
heel-like,
happy to go out there and win.
Ben.
It felt really good, and it's just one step closer to resurrecting what's
Only be
what's
face
happened
for so
to this incredible stable that I was fortunate enough to be invited to join. So.
Do you think you just had an upper hand on her for the fact that you do know how to play
Top
this game
button's
better
about
than
to
most?
pop open.
Yeah, I mean, there's little
I
things,
feel it.
if you could have heard some of the stuff Gucci and I were saying to each other between the rounds, or
I'm glad I didn't.
yeah, the stuff he said was next level. But anyway, the point is just kind of crunching the numbers, exactly how many points we needed, how many we could afford to give away, things like that. I was a coin flip away from a TKO in that match. 2 brothers versus 3, 2002 versus 2004. It's just that stuff in your brain where you can't quite lock in, but it's fine.
Yeah.
It went my favor in the end, and I played a tight game. I was happy about that. So.
Well, coming up next, no slouch. Oh.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. I can't hear
Hi,
those generic
Paul.
responses. And I think I also heard them earlier today when the
I love
Seattle
Paul.
Mariners lost. Those are like from Baseball Player Handbook 101. It's time for new blood, pal. Okay.
If Ross went to college, he would have beaten up guys like you. That's the reality. So he didn't go to college; he was self-educated. But thanks for walking in my interview.
I was just going to insult you that you didn't go to college, but you did it for me. Listen, I'm glad you made that poll on Bruce Springsteen because I answered the
Talking
question.
about you
who's the
too,
boss?
Paul.
It's clearly
All the
Bruce
Pauls.
Springsteen.
Well,
All right, it's time for new
most
blood.
of the
all right?
Pauls are pretty great.
Advisor from a garage sale. Like, be honest with yourself. I'm I'm a nice guy.
No, I have problem. No problem. All the Pauls.
Dude,
I don't have enough mics.
It's all
back
pretty great.
I got this at the premiere, okay? I got this at the premiere. And besides, I can't even hear you behind those sunglasses. They're loud. Get out of my ear. You'll see me in a couple of weeks, pal. Everybody show up for the exit strategy that he's got for leaving the tournament, all right, when he takes on the powder keg. Everyone's talking about the powder keg. No one's talking about Bateman anymore. No one's talking about, they're talking about.
Some of us are still talking about Bateman.
No one can hear you because you're not mic'd. Jesus.
Your Velcro's undone on the sandals. All right.
I think he's got to go manage Prestige Worldwide or something. Anyways, best of luck to you going forward in the tournament. God help us all. It's over, buddy.
Jessica's rooting. Jessica's wishing our boy good luck.
That was a lot.
Yeah, I saw that.
Paul
bless
Preston wears flip-flops with Velcro. Interesting decision.
Well, God bless Jen Sturger that she was able to maintain all that. But look, the powder keg is no joke. I mean, he's getting.
Oh
to
no,
this point.
Preston is amazing. He is a beast.
When Ethan Irwin came
but I think our boy is a beast too.
And we're gonna have here's another one. We're gonna have to root against Paul.
Towards the second half of the
half
season,
of our
really
crew is still it's very equally balanced.
So hopefully someone will join us next
so many
time.
matches he's fighting, and he's now becoming a name for the Schmodown community. People know, and he's becoming one of these Schmodown pros now that people really want to see compete. And now you have Bateman, who used to be the new blood, who is now turning into one of these, kind of vets, and he's going up against this guy Powder Keg now in round 2, and that's a match.
But my question is Paul going to be able? He's good with the words and the verbal jabs backstage when he's not competing,
right?
But is he going to be able to replicate what I think Liz Shannon Miller is able to do today, where you come on and you're loose, you're ready to play, you're not too panicked, you're not nervous. She came, she played her game, she played well. Can Paul Preston do that in a tournament setting against somebody like Ben Bateman? It's going to be a lot of pressure on him. Interested to see if he can live up to the hype.
Same here. And this match definitely lived up to the hype because you had, once again, Liz Shannon Miller had a really nice run this season, 3-2 overall, and she went up against Ben Bateman, who's looking to make a statement and try to win this tournament. So you guys, what do you think? We're asking once again, make sure that you comment and like. We're doing a little challenge here today. Let's see if we can get it up to 2,500 likes. And
Liz's biggest success this season is having Ben call her a talented
competitor. Patreon. If you haven't had a chance to get your tickets
he's not the most
to Orlando,
Magic Kingdom.
Want to see who's going to play in the finals of this tournament? You can see it live.
And I will be there.
The tournament will play live, and you can see it. Go to the schmodownlive.com. October 19th in Orlando.
Live from the Epcot Center next to the Body Wars exhibit.
Apparently, I'm just going to follow Schmodown all over the country now.
Guys,
that's my new thing.
So much for joining us from our
Schmodown groupie.
That does not sound good. I like the term action head better. Snickers!
Karloff's going for it.
Snickers!
He's going for the nuke. He's going for R&B's nuke, which I think is
and Brandon.
really great for R&B. But this
I don't think he'll mind
not a good
that
idea.
he's...
Hello.
Look, man, all you gotta do is go out there and win the team titles. That's it. Oh, you gotta do is win the team title. All I gotta do is win the I've been trying to win the titles for 3 years. It's not easy.
Yeah, Emma.
Hi, Emma. I don't want to worry about this. I don't want to worry about that. Get your together. Snickers, let's go. Good boy. You owe another $1.
Okay, that was a pretty good cut scene.
Yep. That's our boy Drew acting like our boy Drew. So,
and fan of the show, Brandon, and Snickers, the best boy in the world. Snickers.
Also a very good candy bar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then Emma. All right, let's close that. All right, so that was the match. What did you think? I mean, I feel like it kind of went the way we thought it was going to, but was there any surprises or anything that you noticed while we were watching?
No surprises. It went exactly the way I thought it was going to go. I was really kind of I was hoping for like a knockout or even just a TKO.
Mm-hmm.
But I was kind of hoping for that to just really like jumpstart Ben's momentum through the tournament. So that would have been nice to get him that like extra shot in the arm. But it did go the way I thought it was going to go, and I was glad for that.
Yeah, definitely the same. I thought it wasn't going to be as close as it was, so I was a little surprised. Nothing against Liz at all, just that I think Ben is that strong of a competitor. But definitely, I think it was still a great motivation for him. He's pumped. He got a win under his belt. He's just going to ride that momentum to the finals. I think he's going to definitely beat
And
Preston. I have Janine winning. I think her momentum is also up there, and I think she just maybe a little bit more at this moment. But I guess we'll find out on Saturday how that's going to go when she is up against Kalinowski, which I am excited for. Interesting to see entrances.
I am too.
Yeah, it's going to be so great.
Yeah, it'll be great.
All
yes,
right.
Awesome match. It was fun to react with a like-minded hashtag Team Bateman fan.
Team Bateman.
I'm a hashtag Team Bateman fan. Hashtag Team Drew Guy fan. I just love them all. They're all our family. So
exactly.
Hashtag
Team Action fan. We just need a reunion. That's all we're asking for.
And hashtag Schmodown Nashville.
Hashtag
now,
Schmodown
if we did have a hashtag Schmodown Nashville, the action guys in like cowboy hats. Do we like that, or is it a little bit too? Is it a little bit too John Roca?
Might be a little John Roca. Yeah. But it's Nashville. I mean, come on. What else are we gonna do there? Everybody should be wearing.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. So, any final thoughts on that?
Well, no final thoughts. Just excited for Ben. We love him so much, and he looked very beautiful today. So, even better. But yeah, that's all I got.
All right. So I guess that is what we have for this episode. So where can people find you?
I am on Facebook on the Movie Trivia Schmodown, Call to Action, Action Army Facebook pages, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, you can check me out.
All right, and you can find me at KelseyKins90 on Twitter and Instagram. I also run the Call to Action podcast Instagram, which I post occasionally, trying to figure out fun things to post on there. And then also our TeePublic. You can get not only t-shirts, but pretty much anything you could think of. So if you need a Call to Action pillow, we got you covered. Just search Schmodown and it comes up. And also make sure to support Ben and Drew's Patreon for their awesome action industries. It's pretty great. I'm a general. I recommend being a general. It's pretty dang fun. You get to do like little private face screens with them and stuff. It's awesome. So yeah, it's great seeing you guys, and have a great night.
Bye.